Hi everyone, Stephanie here with Pure Canine Training. This is Roxy Talks with the Rox, round 2. Alright, so I've got a question to answer, and then I want to talk about crates. Yes, the dreaded crate. Let's get into the question first though. Question: can 2 dogs that are over 5 years old be housebroken? Answer: yes. Yes, you can. Consistency and patience required, but I would use a crate train them. If they are not if you're not able to directly supervise them, then they need to either be in a crate or you should tether them to you. When you take them out of the crate, use a leash, walk them over to the specific spot you want them to go in, and give them your command, go potty, whatever you're going to use, and make sure that you consistently do that for however long. Usually 1 to 2 weeks is all it takes, depending on the dog. It doesn't take very long for a dog to catch on. Take them every time on a leash to that spot, give them the command, go potty, and then you want to make sure that you're taking them out often enough. So they're not puppies, so you do have their bladders more developed, but in general, dogs have to go to the bathroom after waking up from a nap, sleeping, after eating and drinking, of course, after playing or walking. Their insides get all jumbled, get all excited, and so those are common times when a dog might have to go to the bathroom, so you want to give them a chance to go then. Also, if you have an older dog that hasn't been housebroken, now this may not be your case, maybe you just got them, but more than likely, in other cases, sometimes you'll have a dog that is used to going on carpet because they've selected a spot in the house to go. If that's the case, you're going to want to clean that really well, get like a Nature's Miracle enzyme cleaner, so you can get rid of that smell as much as possible, so they don't have the urge to go in the house anymore, because they're going to smell that and go back to that and use that as the restroom. You want them to use the same spot as the restroom, so you're moving their restroom from carpet to grass. Make sure that you're setting them up to succeed, not to fail. If you let your dogs loose in the house during the time that you're training, during the time when they're still not housebroken, you're basically setting them up to fail. Because if they have an accident, don't get upset with them, it's your fault, because you left them unsupervised, and they should have been in a crate or they should have been tethered to you. Because they weren't either of those things, then you need to have a little more patience and set them up to succeed. So I'm not saying limit their freedom because we want to bum them out. Limit their freedom so we can teach them where the bathroom is. Limit their freedom so we can set them up to succeed. Alright, let's talk about the crate. Oh, the dreaded crate. So there's lots of objections that come with the crate. A lot of dogs come from the pound. So the biggest one is, my dog spent their whole life in a cage, and I don't want to put them back in a cage. The problem with that is it's not relevant. A crate is when it comes down to a dog with issues that's running all over the house and going crazy, a crate provides stability. So you have a small space, and now you take away a dog's options. A dog that is going nuts and running around and barking out the window and barking at the mailman and going crazy, you stick him in a crate, you take away its options. It doesn't have that freedom anymore. You're taking away that freedom, and your dog doesn't have much choice except to chill out and lay down, maybe go to sleep, and it's relaxing them. They don't have the choice to run around and be a maniac. You don't want your dog to run around and be a maniac. You want to take away that option, and you want to take away that freedom. When you leave your dog home alone, you also have the potential danger of your dog getting into something. Trash, jumping up on the counter and getting into food, tearing up tearing up something, ingesting something. There's a lot of things that pose potential dangers or threats to your dog that could potentially cost you you can end up with a really high vet bill, or, God forbid, a dead dog. It has happened, and I don't want that to happen to you. If you're not home to supervise your dog should be created for your dog's safety and for your pocketbook. Because when you stick your dog in a crate, like I said, you take away their freedom. Your dog has no option to go dig in that trash and swallow something harmful. Your dog has no option to go and rip apart your furniture. Your dog has no option to jump up on the counter. You take away your dog's freedom. What your dog doesn't need to have that much freedom. So the crate is a safety tool. It's also going to bring your sanity back to you so that you don't have to keep purchasing your furniture over and over, or you don't have to sacrifice your furniture for your dog. You can have nice things, or you can have normal things without your dog destroying them. Your dog lives in your house. It's your stuff. Take control of it. Put your dog in a crate for your sanity, like I said, for your pocketbook, and most importantly, in my opinion, for your dog's safety. It is really dangerous for your dog to run around by themselves with no supervision. There's just so many things they could get into. This is not a dog's world. This is our world. And we're just trying to teach them how to live in it. When you have anxious dogs, sometimes they crave being in a crate because they want that safety of having a den feeling. They want to be in something. They want a space of their own. They want to get away. Some dogs crave that. And a crate provides them something of their own, a way to get away and relax, and it gives them a chance to relax because they know where to go. So a crate serves many purposes. It's nothing like sitting at the pound. They already have a family that is providing everything they need: food, shelter, water. Everything is provided for them. There's no doubt that they're going to get what they need from you. They're not in danger of being put down. They're not sitting there in their own feces. They're being taken care of very well in a loving home. A crate is there for their protection, for their safety, for their sanity. And many dogs love their crate. They'll go in there and they love it. So you see the difference between sitting at the pound and being in a crate at home in a loving environment. It's completely different. So you can't compare the two. So yes, I'm a huge advocate for the crate because I believe in keeping your dog safe. I believe in keeping your home intact, and I believe in the sanity of your dog. Blow. Ow! Bloopers. Claps. Ow. Here, claps.